Hello there. My name is Joshua Rodriguez. Welcome to my autobiography. I was born in Austin, Texas. Then my parents took me to Harlingen, Texas. The first elementary school I went to was Bottom Elementary School. For about a year, I didn't make any friends there because I wasn't really social. Unlike my brother, he was very social. I didn't really feel the courage to talk to people. Then I was transferred to Bowie Elementary School. I didn't make any friends there either, for the same reason. For middle school, I went to Coakley Middle School, which was when I began to make a few acquaintances in 6th grade, mostly in tennis. At the time, I began watching my first anime, which was called Death Note. I also got into a fandom of indie video game called Undertale, which I think is one of the best games of all time. Mainly because of the story, but also the lovable characters. They're so different from each other, yet so relatable. This game taught me that my choices matter, no matter what. Then, when 7th grade came around, that's when COVID started. So, of course, I had to stay home and do my work there. I didn't like the idea of staying home during COVID, despite the danger of the virus. But as time went on, I began to settle in my home. Since I didn't have anyone to play with at the time, I played on my own. However, that had gotten boring after a few months, so I returned to watch anime, specifically JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I loved the plot and the action, especially the power system in it. But, anyways, when I went back to campus in 8th grade, I began to make friends with people I already was familiar with, and the people that seemed to be welcoming. But I usually kept to myself most of the time. When I went to Kano in 9th grade, I made a few more friends there at Kano, but I got through the year pretty smoothly. Then, I went to Harlingen High School South, where I began my sophomore year. I made a few more friends that year, starting with people that I met in the D&D club. It was something I always looked forward to throughout the week. Then, I went up to my junior year. I went through my junior year pretty smoothly. During the summer, I didn't really go anywhere. I did spend time with my family though. Then, I went up to my senior year. It's still going well. And now, I'm about 6 or 5 weeks away from graduating. Here at Mecca, I made a couple more friends during my senior year. And so, I'm grateful to have everyone here. And I'm grateful to be with my family, especially my mom, since she's still around. Thank you for listening to my autobiography.